Alright guys, today we got a surprise top 5 list for you guys. We're going to be going through my top 5 SMGs to use here in Modern Warfare Zombies. Like I always tell you guys, this is no official meta list, but I guarantee you if there was one, this would probably be pretty damn close. With that, welcome back to the channel everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. Appreciate everybody's stops by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, be sure to rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel guys. We just hit 24,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the crazy love and support. Starting off our list and coming in at number 5 is going to be the PDSW from Modern Warfare 2, and this little SMG is just awesome. Now I know that this is definitely a fan favorite because after you guys pack-a-punch this thing, you're going to be sitting on 400 rounds before you have to reload, which is the most ammo reserved before you have to reload in this game. And before Season 6, this was already kind of a fan favorite, and I like this SMG as well, but it also just seen a pretty massive buff, not only buffing its damages, but its ranges as well. I have to admit guys, this was an SMG that even for a long time I was kind of sleeping on, so if this is one you guys haven't tried out, maybe if it's one you guys haven't used since the start of Season 6, I definitely recommend checking out the PDSW. I think this thing will definitely surprise you. We're gonna go ahead and toss the loadout for the PDSW up on the screen right here. What an absolute beast of an SMG that this thing is. I mean, I do honestly wish it was just a little bit quicker and snappier, but with all of the other good things that this thing is doing, I think it definitely deserves a spot on the list. Well, coming in at number 4 is an SMG that actually surprised me quite a bit. I actually had to come back around and take another look at this thing. I remember when it first dropped, I ended up trying it out. I do have to fully admit, I think I kind of ended up poo-pooing on this SMG a little bit. It just wasn't the greatest for me, but after I tried it again here in Season 6, I actually liked it quite a bit. And I'm talking about the static, guys. This thing was actually referred to me by several subscribers as being kind of comparable to the FJX. While I kind of think the movement and the snappiness is very comparable to the FJX, I just don't think it's as powerful, but yet this SMG is still incredibly fun to use. Like I said, it is quick and snappy, and if you do have the ability to completely upgrade this thing, if you got a legendary or an epic Aether tool and you can pack it up to level 3, you'll definitely have just one beast of an SMG on your hands. Probably can you hang out in the red tier zones comfortably or go into any of the dark ethers, you can just melt through mega abominations in mere seconds. This little SMG is actually really good. We're gonna go ahead and toss up the loadout for this static SMG up on the screen right here. Don't be like me and sleep on this SMG for too long. You never know, they might end up nerfing it. Coming in at number 3 is definitely another fan favorite and is one that I had seen a few comments of people wondering why I left it out of the top 5 list. Well, for me, it's not really a top 5 weapon in Modern Warfare Zombies, but I definitely think it's a top 5 SMG. For our third slot, the Ram 9 is gonna be taking it this time around. And this gun is honestly just an absolute little beast. It's got all the qualities that I love about an SMG. It's quick, it's snappy, it's hella powerful. Last season, the Ram 9 ended up seeing quite a big nerf, but I do gotta say, even still here in Season 6, this thing is really, really good. Definitely a boss to leader and will carry you through almost any of the most difficult things that there are to do in Modern Warfare Zombies. Just wouldn't maybe recommend fighting like the Redworm with it. I know for the longest time, this was definitely one of the most popular SMGs, and after the nerf, it just unfortunately, I noticed a lot of people were dropping this thing, but honestly, still here in Season 6, it's incredibly good. If you guys are looking for a new semi-OP gun to use here in Modern Warfare Zombies, or just something that's pretty fun to use, I definitely recommend trying out the Ram 9. We're gonna go ahead and toss up the loadout for this guy up on the screen right here. Coming in at number 2, and I don't think this is gonna be really much of a surprise to anyone, we're gonna be taking a look at the Rival 9. God, what an SMG that this thing is. I do have to admit that all the way since the launch of Modern Warfare Zombies, I've been rocking the Rival 9 and just advocating for this thing, telling people how good it is. It really feels like only till just recently, and I'm talking like Season 5 and 6, that a lot of people are starting to come around and realize just how OP that this SMG really is. It's definitely one of the most quick and snappiest weapons in the game, and the mobility and handling that the Rival 9 has is just amazing. This definitely is one of those weapons that I can confidently say is just an absolute boss to leader. You can definitely get rid of those HVTs in the red tier zone or inside of the dark ethers just in mere seconds, or taking care of any mega abominations really quickly. We did also end up getting a conversion kit for the Rival 9, which is going to turn it into like a little bit more of an AR. It's also going to be giving your gun a little bit of a burst effect to its fire rate. Personally, for me, I can either rock it with or without the kit. I still think the Rival 9 is good with or without it. I do believe it is just a little bit more preference than anything. This really is hands down one of my absolute favorite SMGs to rock here in Modern Warfare Zombies. Like I said, ever since the launch of this game, this thing has just been absolutely incredible. I really gotta say guys, if the Rival 9 is something you've been sleeping on or something you haven't tested out in Modern Warfare Zombies yet, I definitely recommend trying this gun out. And just like myself, you might end up finding a new favorite gun here to use. We're gonna go ahead and toss up the loadout for the Rival 9 up on the screen right here for anybody that wants to check it out. And coming in at number 1, I know there's some people out there that probably saw this coming. Coming in at number 1 is going to be the FJX horse. This gun is just absolutely amazing, and not only is going to take the number 1 spot on this list, but it also takes the number 1 spot on my top 5 best weapons to use in Modern Warfare Zombies as a whole. Over on that list, we ended up bunching all of the weapons in Modern Warfare Zombies zombies together, not just one category. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, there will be a pop-up at the end of the video and also a link down in the description. What can we really say about the FJX, guys? This SMG is just absolutely amazing. Personally for me, I think it is hands down the best weapon to use here in Modern Warfare Zombies. It is just quick, it's snappy. Not only is the mobility and the handling on this thing really good, but it's also got more power in it than all of the ARs in this game, except for maybe the FR Advancer. To be perfectly honest, what makes me end up choosing the FJX actually over the FR Advancer most times is just the sheer mobility and how quick and snappy it is. That's really important to me when I'm playing zombies. When I'm doing almost just as much damage as the FR Advancer, almost to the point where you can't even really tell the difference. Most of the time I just gotta go with the FJX, guys. Well, even during some of the last hardest stuff that we've had to do here in Modern Warfare Zombies, like the Season 5 Elder Dark Aether or fighting that Entity Echo boss, I ended up taking the FJX. Thought about taking the FR Advancer, don't get me wrong, I really did, and it was kind of a tough decision, but ultimately I ended up going with the FJX just because of all the upsides that I mentioned in this video. Just like with the Rival 9, we are rocking the conversion kit in this video. I personally actually like to rock the FJX without the conversion kit. I think it's a little bit better. Honestly, just like with the Rival 9, I think it's just a little bit more preference than anything. I think the conversion kit on the FJX just makes you ever so slightly slower, which is my only downside to it. I do know plenty of people that absolutely love rocking the conversion kit on the FJX. As you guys can see here, we can just easily melt through anything. We're hanging out in the red tier zone with ease, just deleting these armored zombies in like 2 shots. Mega abominations are going down almost instantly, including the HVTs. What an absolute beast of a gun. There was a couple of times where this gun actually got knocked out of first place for me, but ultimately it just ends up going right back there. With that, we are going to go ahead and toss up the loadout for the FJX up on the screen right here for anybody that wants to check it out. I think it goes without saying, if you guys haven't tried out this weapon or if you've been sleeping on it, go ahead, try this gun out. You will fall in love with it. Yeah, guys, I figured I would go ahead and put this list together for you guys because I noticed a few comments of people that were a little bit disappointed that I wasn't going to be doing the top meta guns list anymore. Don't worry, I do fully intend for the series to continue with Black Ops 6. I will be doing the best guns lists over there as well. Figured that this was a fun one that we could do today, and hell, we might even come in and do the top 5 best ARs or maybe the top 5 pistols. I honestly think the top 5 pistols list would go really hard. There's a lot of really good pistols in this game, like the Renetti, the F-Tac Siege, the WSP Stinger. So let me know which list you guys would like to see next down in the comment section, whether it's ARs or pistols, maybe shotguns. So if there's any guns that you think should have maybe made this list that weren't on here, please let me know down in the comment section, or if you guys have any suggestions for other loadouts, I would like to know. With that, I do appreciate everybody that took their time out of their day to watch the video. It does mean the world to me. Please drop a like on it if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.